E aí pessoal, tudo bom? Cafeína aqui, voltamos com mais Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Vamos ver onde a gente parou. Vamos ver se dá pra dar mais uma crescida na nossa base. Olha só. Acho que dá. Ok. Vamos ver o que tem de armas aqui pra gente. Acho que nada muito útil. Armamento pros nossos parceiros, né, pessoal? Ok. Ok.
Boss, this contract comes from the Mbele rebel militants. That's right. That general's fighters. Recently, one of their child soldier platoons staged an insurrection and split from the main group. Thing is, they took a hostage with them. The general's brother. His number 2. The contract is to extract both that prisoner and the leader of the renegade platoon. The message reads, I love my brother. You must bring him back to me alive. It also says this about the leader of the child soldiers. He is an excellent soldier. I want to persuade him to rejoin the ranks of the righteous. It sounds a little too forgiving for the man who ordered those kids dead at the mine. I wonder what kind of persuasion the general has in store. With that in mind, here are your objectives. First, rescue and return the general's number 2 as requested. Second, extract the renegade leader, and we'll keep him at Mother Base. In other words, extract both targets out of the region. Good luck, boss.
Ok. Bom, pelo visto a gente vai precisar de equipamentos não letais, né? Mas eu não tenho muitos. Teremos que ir assim mesmo, pessoal.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbele militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt. Beyond there is outside the mission area.
Nossa. Quase que eu saio da missão.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
Me sugerindo eu ir até aquele ponto ali para fazer um reconhecimento da área, viu, pessoal?
Is that him? There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Ok, já achamos um alvo que tem que extrair, né? Falta o outro. E não deu. Ah, obviamente não dá pra extrair com extração Fulton, né, pessoal? Eu vou ter que levar ele até o helicóptero, infelizmente. Bom, vamos ver o helicóptero aqui.
Roger.
Tá longe, né, pessoal? Tomara que ele não acorde no meio do caminho, né, pessoal? Ok. Agora a gente volta lá e extrai o outro alvo, né, pessoal? O ruim é que é longe, né? Vou até dispensar um helicóptero pra ele levar o comandante já.
Extract him.
Good dog.
Ah, eu não gosto de usar tranquilizante, né? Gastar nesses cachorros aí, né? Esses coiotes, eu acho, né? Porque não é necessário, dá pra nocautear eles no mano a mano. Opa!
General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
Ok.
Nge ketinge we vitulaka mono na nima me kwenda kana muvutuka bo kafa mono muke pangi ya General V muke muntu ya nabo V nge me wakayo Ufuaka General mu utidilaka yandi nina kesalaka ibuti na mono uzingo na mono ya vima
Roger.
Usosaka shansi nina unyona tangu nusu sana yangi eke tukilafi asonga mletu tuna yangi Muntu pesaka pana nusu kesa ya kunywanisa General atabo kukaka abwala ya kaka abuta mumpi kukaka abuta General kusaka abwala ntangu muva naka mwana yandi timisaka beto otindaka mono akukula masasi tangu
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Nima, usungaka mono ne kwa mama.
This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Ya bakala, nange, inda mu, kuna, po, yo kula mono kwetu, mungu, kuna, otakula General,
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Bom, essa missão foi curtinha, né, pessoal? Foi bem fácil também, né? Não enfrentei muitas dificuldades. Não fui visto nenhuma vez, né? Bem simplesinha essa missão. Tranquilo.
Good work. All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
Beleza.
Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the general's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care. Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper. Look closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid.
É, pessoal, nós estamos diante de uma epidemia na Mother Base também, né? Ok, a gente vai ficando por aqui então, né? Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado, né? Deixem seu like, se inscrevam no canal e até o próximo vídeo. Falou!